This is the Gadget Hall of Fame. Quite simply, it's where we collect iconic revolutionary gadgets. Genuine articles that have changed our lives, and the Polaroid camera is definitely one of them. And it has been since 1947, when the original model, was launched. Gone was the need to wait 2 weeks for your photos to be developed. Now you could just watch them as they appeared before your very eyes. The Polaroid camera caused a massive stir when it was first launched in the 40s. Dr. Edwin Land, already a well-known inventor and physicist, apparently got the idea for the camera when his daughter complained that it would be weeks before they could see their holiday snaps. A few years later, he was demonstrating it to the world.
His gadget is a roll of film which carries its own printing and developing machine. Special chemicals do the job inside the camera. You take a picture, and within the time it takes to show these films, out comes the finished negative and print. Just like this.
1, 2, 3, The genius of Polaroid cameras has always been in the film. The whole developing process takes place on the print itself. Originally, the developing chemicals were stored in a pod which was split as the film advanced. You then had to count to 60 and peel back. Since 1972, the whole developing process has taken place on the print once it's actually left the camera.
Can I take your picture? Polaroid's SX70 Sonar.
In the 60 years or so since it was invented, 200 million Polaroid cameras have been sold, and at any given time, more than 100 Polaroid pictures are developing in hands around the world.
Could you picture yourself with any other instant camera?
1, 2, 3, shake it like a Polaroid.
As well as becoming the ultimate party camera, professional photographers use Polaroids to frame shots before starting to shoot on 35mm. Those wishing to indulge in a little homemade porn loved it because it cut out the need for a trip to the developers. And police used Polaroids when they couldn't wait for traditional photos for ID purposes. Despite a multitude of reinventions, the Polaroid instant camera may soon be little more than a museum exhibit. Its USP, seeing your photos as soon as you've taken them, now belongs to the much more versatile digital camera. Oh, and just for your information, shaking your Polaroid pictures won't help them to develop any quicker. The image never touches the air, so shaking has no effect at all.
This week, an exclusive first glimpse of the future of transport. Plus, we built a personal computer.
And what's an iPod? It's an MP3 player made by Apple. And what's an MP3? Well, it's a way of compressing music